I forgot about this. Pick up this midget.
The burning of her favorite
We have
son,
to run all the way
legend
around
known
again, I
as
think.
Yeah,
Stick. You must take him
that's
to the
fine.
soaring dragon in the southern shelf and incinerate him within the
They
jaws of
already
the great
cleared this now,
mechanical
so
beast who dwells there.
and then in Borderlands 3 I've played Flak at least. I think I played the Siren as well.
In 3?
Yeah.
Who's the Siren in pre-sequel?
I don't think there is any in pre-sequel.
Isn't there a Siren in all the games?
Nothing pre-sequel, I think. Because you have Athena, Nisha, Baroness, Wilhelm, Claptrap. There should be one more.
But
Wait, are there any more?
Baroness is DLC.
Oh wait, what?
Did we just run?
We're completely wrong.
Wait, who's
We're
the
supposed to
last
go
one?
to... I don't remember.
Wait, Baroness, who is the other DLC character?
Isn't that Clap? No, is Claptrap in the base game?
I think he's in base game.
Really? Huh. Maybe. If so, it's Wilhelm, Athena, Nisha, and Claptrap in base game. And then it's Baroness and... who else would be DLC?
Was there just one DLC? Was there 5 characters only?
No, there should be 6 characters. I'm pretty sure at least. I'm just gonna run.
Ah, sure.
Actually, we need to set shit.
I'm very
Can we
curious.
fast travel? Let's go to fast travel instead. I'm actually gonna look it up quick now.
Jack!
Oh, Jack is it, of course. How could we forget Jack?
That's like almost the most obvious answer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's the wrong way. I totally forgot. I remember trying him, but I don't think I played him.
I don't remember playing through an entire playthrough as him either. I'm pretty sure you did once.
I might have done it.
But I think
But I
you
can't
played
remember
one-
the. I know there's. Wait, I did. I do remember the clone build.
Yeah. So I've tried him, but I've never played him through an entire playthrough.
Yeah. So that means I've played Baroness, Jack. Did I play on on the main like before DLC came out? I just
Maybe.
I just mentioned the two DLC
Yeah, I
characters.
played it without the DLC.
We definitely started before the DLC came out. So. Let's see.
Yeah.
There's Athena. There's is that my
Maybe
Claptrap
you
run? No.
Maybe, or you could have played Nisha probably. Because I would imagine Nisha is the most like your kind of character out of those 4 base games.
No. I said I did the soldier dude. That's right.
Yeah, but I could have sworn
doesn't
I
make,
did the
yeah,
soldier.
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You're always the soldier on the first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like the general way we've done things is you are the soldier and I am the siren. Basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. You probably played Nisha, but because I don't imagine you playing Athena on the first one.
I'll need to see the talent trees, but I don't think so. It might, like the very first one, maybe I would just not remember, but maybe it's Nisha then.
Yeah. I mean, even if it would be so long ago that it's basically like a fresh playthrough anyways.
When did Pre-sequel come out? It must have been like
Oh, yeah.
2015?
Say probably 15 or 16, I imagine.
Yeah. I'm bound to misremember some stuff then.
Yeah. You are old after.
back in my 20s. Where's the enemy? Oh, up
He's
there.
hiding. He's playing hide and seek. You could probably just run through past these
Yeah,
guys.
let's just
They're
do it.
just like level 8 anyways.
Let's see. I'm actually going to try to Google some stuff. While we're just running.
There should be like an auto run function in this game.
2014. Wow.
Oh, it's that long ago. Jeez, 11 years? There's no way.
Dude, it seriously feels like Borderlands 1 came out 11 years ago.
Yeah. That's crazy.
They must have come out quite in quick succession. Like Borderlands
Well,
1
what
can't
about-
be more than 2008?
I was gonna say 9. But when did 3 came out? What was that, 2018?
No, that's gotta be newer. Please say that's newer.
And that's what I was thinking. I said, look, it can't be like older than 20. But even then, that's 5 years. It really doesn't feel like 5 years.
To be honest, my sense of time has just been skewed since COVID.
Yeah, I think everyone says. Like 2019 to 2022 felt like 1 year.
Yeah, basically. At the same time, in that span, I was in a grocery store job and studied and started in IT.
Yeah. The thing is, it's like 3 years, so it's quite a lot of time, but still it doesn't really feel like a lot of time.
Yeah.
I opened the crate and there's 1 stack of cash for $2.
You know, if these guys really are just sitting around burning one another for giggles, maybe we don't have to worry about
This
it.
quest is actually never worth it, I feel like. It's such a long travel distance and it's pretty much always like a too low level quest.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
Incinerator's
a
not
quest.
full and
2009.
he wants, I guess.
Oh yeah, okay, it's 9 for the first one. What about 3? Oh god.
That was kind of weird.
I think 3 was 19, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, 19.
Or 89. Oh, I did it. Oh. Is this it now? Yeah. We should go... Where's the fastest? Closest to... I think we have to run back to fast run.
What's actually wild to me is Monster Hunter World being 18.
Yeah,
That's 6
that's
years.
also... But to be fair,
Wait,
For-
more actually.
Yeah, for some reason to me that feels accurate in like compared to how long I remember it existing.
I guess, but it doesn't feel like in my mind that 4 came out 1 year before Borderlands 3. It
Yeah,
feels like
that's
2 years span in my mind. But
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
2 or 3 even.
but we can't even go there.
Oh, rip.
I guess we jump off the front.
Borderlands 2, when did that came out?
It must have been 2012, I think.
Was it just 3 years?
I believe so. Yeah.
And then all the way to 18? No, 19, I mean. Well, we got pre-sequel, I guess, but...
I think Basic was 11. No, 14.
No. Pre-sequel
I mean,
was not before 2.
I meant 14
Yeah.
because it was 11 years ago. That's that's what I was thinking. Oh my god, how do we even get out of here?
Gotta run all the way back, I guess.
I think so, but we can't get up there, so I think we have to. You might have to kill the boss, I guess.
Rip.
Been so long since I did this quest.
Borderlands 2 was 2012, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not stopping me. No.
Pre-sequel was 2014, actually.
Don't worry, Shari.
Yeah.
I thought pre-sequel was newer. Like 15, 16, I would have guessed.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's 11 years ago.
It's over. Let's throw you.
Did that unlock this door
Probably.
now, or do we still have to go back? Okay, I think we still have to go back since the boat is gone.
What?
I got a sword dropping down from here, but I must be misremembering. I guess we can just drop down here. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? The Borderlands 3 was 2018.
Or 19, I can't remember. 19 maybe, because the world was 2018, I
19.
believe, yeah.
And Borderlands 4 is gonna come out this year, which is like 6 years after. That's kind of crazy.
Huh.
Well, I guess they did like
COVID messed up a lot of studios as well. So.
that, and I think they did the Tales from the Borderlands 2 at least.
I've still
in that
not
time
played
span.
those.
Yeah, me neither. Actually, I played the first one, but that's a long time ago, so I barely remember it.
Yeah, and we started it many summers ago, but
Yeah,
yeah.
we should play through those as well.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes for the second one, but the first one should be pretty fun.
Also, some other game I want to play, which I've never done, is the Walking Dead ones.
Oh yeah,
I've heard those are good as well, so might as well give it a shot.
yeah, and there's a lot of like chapters. I'm pretty sure, so we should try to like play through some basically choice-based games as well. I think that could be fun.
Like speaking of like story-based games in general, like I'm gonna call it that, choice story things. I actually want to play more of the classic RPG games as well. Like never played. Well, I played one Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah.
I've heard great
I
things
don't know.
about the Tales games.
Yeah, there should be a few good ones.
There's something
What's
else
it
on my
called?
mind as well.
Detroit Become Human. I've heard a lot of good about.
Mm.
I've never played it, but it should. It's on my list basically of games I want to play. That's a bad sniper. That was so not worth it.
Oh, yuck.
Kindling?
Let's see.
Or it could be like a cookout or
Do I
something.
have the accuracy for this?
Keep an open mind about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you have?
These guys aren't so bad.
I was not expecting that.
Huh, cool.
Should be possible to see the last one.
Also, I have not yet played through the second Ori game.
Oh, that one's amazing as well.
Okay, that sounds pretty
It's a
evil.
really good,
Just
but I
head to
feel
this
like the
enchanted
first
place.
one
Things get
was so
creepy, I'll make an
special
appearance.
in a way
Be
that
careful.
like the second one isn't bad, but it doesn't hit the same magic that the first one did basically.
No, because the jump from going from no Ori to Ori existing will always
Yeah.
be bigger than going from 1 to 2. Like that's like the basic thing with a lot of series and games and stuff. It's so
Yeah.
amazing it coming out. The two, like number 2 can never live up to the same jump basically.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the game as well, because I like Borderlands 2 more than I do Borderlands 1, for example. Or I think so, at least Borderlands 1 is it feels kind of like aged right now.
Yeah, but that's also very old.
Yeah,
If like Ori came out, when did Ori came out?
I think 2012.
I'm fairly sure that came out while I was at the what's it called again? In English?
Yeah, like
Border school? No.
I think something like that. Boarding school. Yeah, probably.
Ori was 2015.
Really, that late?
Yeah.
But yeah, the second one is
that
also
actually
really good.
doesn't feel right.
Yeah, that's 10 years ago, which is wild to me.
That does not feel right at all.
Yeah.
Could have sworn that actually came out. I would have guessed 2013 actually, because it feels like it came out when I was done at the school. Because we played it that summer and. Wait, what?
Yeah. And
No,
10
that's
years
gotta
ago.
be wrong.
15.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it feels weird, but
I'm gonna double check and just in the. Oh, wait, it's Lutgun.
yeah. Oh god. I mean, these weapons are so low level anyway, so doesn't really matter.
Yeah. It was 2015. Wow.
It's kind of wild. And one game I really want to play eventually is Journey.
Yeah, I've still not played that either.
I mean, but I have it on Steam already, basically.
Also, that it does remind me. I'm waiting for the full release of Hades 2.
Yeah, same. I don't want to play it in early access. I want to wait until it's
Same.
actually like, fleshed out.
Pull that lever and commence the enkindling.
Wow, my backlog in general is just way too big.
Yeah, mine isn't that big actually, which is surprising. But I do have like some. I have a couple of games that are like easily like 60 hours to get through the story, basically. So
Yeah.
one of them being like Witcher 3, which is easily like 60, 80 hours probably.
Yeah, I probably have backlog games all the way down to PlayStation 2 almost.
Very disappointed.
Yeah.
Vault Hunter, I'll get these civilians back to Sanctuary. In the meantime, smite these bitches.
This cannot be true.
Yeah, and on the topic of backlog, Oblivion,
Oh
Skyrim,
yeah.
all the Dark Souls games, and the
We
equivalent,
realize, Vault
like
Hunter.
Bloodborne,
Yes, worship the Vault
Yeah.
Hunter.
Elden Ring.
Worship the Vault Hunter.
Whoops.
So I've played
Tom,
through
come on back.
Dark Souls. I've played all
Sekiro.
of the Dark Souls games. And Elden Ring and Sekiro. But I really want to play Bloodborne eventually.
I've heard a lot
Supposed to
of
be
people
really
actually say Bloodborne is their favorite, like of all of them.
Yeah. Pretty much everyone thinks Bloodborne is the favorite, as far as I can tell. Like many
Huh.
people like
Yeah,
Dark Souls and
that's
stuff as well.
wild. That means
But
it's
from
you like you definitely have a good experience.
yeah, pretty much yeah. As long as you're into those kind of games.
Yeah, and like if you've liked all of the others, even if Bloodborne wouldn't be your favorite, you got a great experience like waiting.
Yeah. And I've played Oblivion like probably 15 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
And I didn't finish it, but I remember playing it a fair amount. And I've finished Skyrim, but that one's also really long ago.
Oh, see. Okay. So you actually play them. Huh.
Yeah.
My only experience with Elder Scrolls is I streamed Oblivion for about 10 hours or so. Back when I tried streaming, that was Oblivion and Dark Souls 1. And I actually had great fun streaming it, even though, like, you know, new streamer, nobody really shows up, but a friend did and a couple randoms, and it was fun, just because especially Dark Souls, because whoever shows up and actually just randomly stays knows that it's the first playthrough of somebody, so they can laugh when you do dumb shit, kind of, or like when you find out how things work and all that.
Yeah.
Like seeing a playthrough through fresh eyes, I think is fun.
It's
fun for a lot of people.
It's a different experience because then you can see how you handle it when you haven't done it before. I have 85.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah, I played through Dark Souls 1 a few months ago now, and I wasn't really that fan of it. I mean, for one, it was like it hasn't aged that well when it comes to like controls and stuff. I feel like, but also we got a shield now, but also I feel like I mean, coming from a game like Elden Ring and going to Dark Souls 1, Elden Ring, you have very like you can access different bosses and you don't have to like spend too much time getting to the bosses, but the bosses are really hard.
Yeah.
But in Dark Souls 1, I feel like you spend a lot of time getting to a boss and the boss isn't that difficult.
Okay.
So I spent like it'll easily take you for a couple of the bosses maybe like 10 minutes running to them, and you'll give it a couple of tries, and if you learn from your mistakes kind of effectively, you beat it in like 3 tries. So it feels like they put more effort into the path to the boss kind of
Okay.
than actually making the boss engaging and difficult.
Yeah.
I guess we do this one now.
Well, given I basically streamed Dark Souls 1 for less than 10 hours, definitely, I only got to... Well, just to sort of place myself without trying to... Like, don't spoil anything, I'm gonna just, like, place myself roughly where I remember. I was on a harbor. Like down on the docks, kind of.
Yeah.
But I don't think I finished being there because there was something stopping me. So I thought I should go up instead. So I went like up and across some bridge thing, and I fought something in a tower, kind of.
Yeah.
Like a pillar, not a tower, but like one of those watchtower things.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
That's all I've done as far as I can remember. So
Yeah.
I'm like my whole point is I'm basically close to fully fresh on all of Dark Souls still, so I should like document playing all of them whenever I actually start doing it.
Yeah, it would be cool to have it like documented as playthroughs because then you can actually like see the first
Yeah,
playthrough.
I think that
But
would
in
be a
Dark
good
Souls
idea.
1, there's like you can easily go different directions, so there's no like you can't really gauge how far you are in the game based on where you were in that playthrough, basically.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. That's what it felt like as well. And the one friend who actually like consistently joined because he found it fun,
Check it out.
because he's played a lot of Dark Souls and all that stuff.
Weird Hyperion
He was good at just not
The
saying
bandit
stuff.
Lilith was confirmed
So like
Yeah.
I told him that I wanted blind, and
We
he
will
just
need to listen to
chilled
your footage before
and
payment can be processed.
didn't
Leave the echoes in the
hint
attached
once.
dead
I
drop
think
locations.
not even once.
Yeah, that's good.
Find those echoes, killer. If Hyperion
He
finds
just
out we're
laughed
alive
whenever I
before
fucked
he
up.
moves,
That's the way it's supposed to be. But yeah,
I like this
I played
place.
1, 2, 3. I played Elden Ring and Sekiro, and out of all of those, Sekiro is my favorite.
Strap charred bandit corpses around the entrance.
I feel like the combat is just so perfect in that
let's go
game
play some New Haven before.
Yeah, I'm going now.
because it's quite different compared to Dark Souls. In Dark Souls and Elden Ring, you have like you
Roll?
pretty much rely on the rolling basically,
Yeah.
on the rolling and sometimes jumping, but not many people use jumping. Um, but in Sekiro, you have
Your eyes deceive you. An
parrying basically and
illusion fools
counters.
you.
Whoa!
I move for the kill.
Just one shot him.
And if you get good at the combat in Sekiro, then it's like super satisfying because you just like perfectly counter and like basically play the enemy perfectly.
Yeah.
Come again.
I was out hunting and I found some of that iridium stuff and one of those weird worshiper guys.
I would love to play that whole series, and going back to the one I mentioned earlier, stuff like Tales series and
Being a siren or both.
Final Fantasy, but those are drastically different
Really
games.
pale.
Yeah,
That's like
you can stay up there by the way.
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay, but why not just send an echo? Why call me out here and
Yeah,
increase the risk of Hyperion finding
I
out
really
you're
want to play
still
more
working with
like
the Crimson Raiders?
story games where you can make choices.
Because
Did you say horror?
how are you doing?
A story, but they are
Okay.
horror as well. You have the what's it called? The ones that Supermassive makes. You have like the Quarry and
Oh yeah,
Man of Medan, those.
Bastion.
No, the horror games from Supermassive. You're thinking of Supergiant, probably.
Oh, Supergiant. Yeah, yeah.
Supermassive has Jump in the Car.
What do they make?
They
again?
have Until Dawn is like the first
Oh, yeah.
popular one,
But yeah, I
and
thought.
then they have like the Quarry.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Supergiant, Bastion and the second one, I never remember the name of.
I don't remember
Before
either.
Hades. Hades was the
Yeah.
third one.
Isn't it? Is it Supercell?
No.
Or is that something else? Oh wait, it's a Transistor.
Yes. That seems very fun.
Yeah, I played Transistor for I think like 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
I never finished it, but it was fun while I played it. Oh, here it is.
Justice left him for dead in the snow, evidently. The raiders could use the help. We should track them down.
Another vault hunter, huh? I'll see if I can contact him by echo on my way back to Sanctuary.
Good.
And also, it's a painful thought, but I should also play Super Meat Boy.
Every bandit in the tundra, so you can
Yeah,
I've actually played it
Hang out. I can just
whenever we did, and we got like
Yeah, we played
decently
through
far.
it.
But this has got to be like 30% or something.
Really? I thought we finished it.
I have not finished it. I'm pretty sure. I think you
Okay.
might have just done it solo.
Maybe. Because I could have sworn at least I finished it like basically when it was released originally.
I barely tried it.
Didn't he also release either a DLC or a second game as well with like Bondage Girl or something?
I don't know.
Super
maybe.
Bondage Girl, or I'm pretty sure.
There's actually
Thanks.
multiple indie
The
games.
less
I would love
Hyperion knows
to,
about me, the better.
um,
You didn't
play through,
listen
to be
those
honest.
echoes, right?
Yeah, same. Still haven't played Undertale either.
Yeah.